Welcome, Peoria Notre Dame soccer fans, to our initial broadcast of this 2022 Peoria Notre Dame men's soccer season. I'm Rob Kenny here with my longtime partner, Matt Blackford. We're happy to bring you our first game, home game. There it is, and it's Caden, and it's Caden. Off a beautiful free kick for the Irish.
Oh,
Shot, and he
wow.
puts it in.
Wow.
Look at that, his first touch, probably. And he puts it down. Wow. The Irish have taken the lead unbelievably.
And you move their hats to the athletic prayer, followed by the national anthem. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. Barnhart. Number 8, Cooper Carson. Number 21, Isaac Cook. Number 22, Isaac Fisher. Number 23, Matthew Winterbottom. And number 45, Alex Mercer. Joe has no idea. And now the starting lineup for the Carrier Spirit. Number 1, John Bear. Number 3, Matt Farrell. Number 6, John McIntyre. Number 7, Hayden Hudson. Number 9, Evan Margaret. Number 10, Enrique Zamora. Number 16, Charlie Arellano. Number 19, Patrick Hogan. 20, Michael Oliver. Number 21, Justin Sewell. And number 22, Dylan Stickleman. Alexa Cook and Mike Taylor, assisted by James Driscoll, Danny Cook, Noel Zabroni, and Mike Schrock.
All right, welcome Peoria Notre Dame athletic fans to the Peoria Notre Dame athletic YouTube channel. I'm Rob Kenny, along here with my partner Matt Blackford. We're here to bring you Peoria Notre Dame boys soccer in a Big 12 conference matchup with Champaign Central, our friends and visitors, conference mates from 9 miles south of us. Matt, Irish coming off a really impressive performance against Richwood's 4-0 victory on Saturday night. It followed their only loss of the season in this 13-1 season so far. What do we expect here?
Oh, it's going to be a good matchup. I know I've been excited about this game all day. I know Coach Bear's I've talked with him a little bit about it, and it feels like it's going to be a pretty, competitive match. I think Notre Dame's got to come out and kind of just build off of what we did on Saturday against Richwoods. It was a very decisive victory for us. I think we controlled the flow of play. We made them play our styles. As much as Richwoods kind of wanted to play their style and was very similar as we kind of took them out of it and were able to capitalize with 4 goals. So we've got to do that today, just kind of watching them warm up a little bit. They're big, they're strong, but we've dealt with that all year. So It's just a matter of us kind of playing our style, standing up the physicality, and, when we have chances, we need to score.
Yeah, that's something that was we talked about. And even scoring the 2 goals in the first half against Richwoods, 2 goals first half, 2 goals in the second half. The first goal in the first half really didn't come really as early as the coaching staff would have liked, and as really the Irish play, you would have guessed that we would have scored within the first 10 minutes, not a couple minutes later. So
you got to remember too, we got a lot of guys out. So
yes,
a 4-0 win over Richwoods with as many guys as we have out is to me is impressive. And looking down there right now, we still are without Graham.
Andrew Bonham's out to this game too.
Yep.
He took that knock in Richwoods and came back into the game, but is not playing in the subsequent game.
Yeah. So guys are going to have to step it up, and I think for the most part we've done that. Our guys have stepped up, and you can see right now Champaign is not afraid to go at us right away.
Yep.
And they've got an opportunity here at the corner, and they've made our keeper come off and make a save in the first minute. And that's good for them, bad for us.
Yeah, and they were anxious to get that corner off. They're feeling it here. They want to use this momentum they built here in the first minute and keep it up. The Irish, so thwart their plans there. That little short corner they planned, the Irish blew it up.
Yeah, good tackle there though to get out of it. And this is gonna. You can tell already this is gonna be a competitive, well-fought match. Guys are getting after it. There's been 2 or 3 tackles already. Gonna have to see what we can do here. Looks like different lineup. Some guys that haven't had starts before are getting in there tonight, and we'll see how they respond and how they react.
Yeah, the Irish will have Declan Schuler out there.
Yeah, it looks like they've changed it a little bit of how they're doing things. They got Declan up top, and they've dropped Caden into the midfield, kind of that probably attacking mid spot. So it's something different for him. He's gonna have to work a little harder on the defensive side of it, and not be able to just kind of stay up top as much. And so we'll see how he responds to that. He's not used to that.
No, he is a good distributor of the ball. We've seen that. He can play as a I don't know if you want him to play as a holding midfield, but he can certainly play as a distributing midfield. You can run your offense through him, no doubt.
I'm comfortable with that. I like that. I think I know he's going to play physical. I know he'll tackle. I know he's going to win balls back. So, You know, it's just a matter of him kind of linking up with some of these guys that he's not used to probably linking up with. Here's a nice little build up here. You know, I think Schuler does a really nice job of checking back and getting the ball and creating a 2v1 out there. And now we've gotten ourselves in here.
Oh, nice
little flick.
Yeah.
Offsides. I think he'll let him handle that with his hands, though.
I thought maybe Thatcher Hogan might have taken that shot, get that first shot off, try to put it, make the goalie get involved in the game.
There's a little frustration on the bench right now. I think they want to see a cross being given sooner because our runs were going, but you know we weren't able to hold them up because we didn't get early service. So I think they want early service to kind of break them down a little bit. You know, you kind of look at their shape. They play with that flat back four, but you know they pinch their outside backs, and if we can just get earlier service, you're probably going to find some opportunities with that.
We seem to run into a flat back four a lot, at least this season. Is that a reaction to what we do, or is that just the simplest thing?
I think it's more athleticism by other teams. You know, I think we've been able to do that for quite some time. I think last year maybe not so much. I think you saw us playing with more depth last year than we did this year, but which is good for us this year. You know, I think, but the more athletic teams are, the quicker they are, the faster, the stronger they are, the more comfortable they are playing with that flat back four and not playing with that depth. Also, you've got some higher IQ soccer teams will do that as well.
Yeah.
And you know, and Champaign Central, there's years where they're like, they're the ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're the ones that are going to knock somebody off. They're the ones that are going to win the conference.
They're the ones you're happy when you look at the schedule and see that you're playing them at your place, not their place.
Yep. So, I mean, this will be a good matchup tonight, you know, Tuesday evening matchup with them and everybody coming off, you know, a game over the weekend, and, you know, you only have one day to kind of prepare, you know, because you're kind of licking your wounds a little bit on Sunday, and Monday you got to kind of try to get back into the training routine and train pretty hard and then play again on Tuesday night. So, not easy.
No. A little cooler weather, too. Coolest weather you have to start a game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think I'd be right there. We've got to be a little more, you know, Caden's got to be a little more proactive being goal side. He's a good tackler, so he's able to tear that one away. Nice, great ball by Caden. I'd like to see him get forward right now with us, though. He's kind of trailing behind. He's going to have to work a little harder to do that, I think.
Found streaking Enrique Zamora. Enrique ran into the defense, but still our ball.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think he's playing more of a holding spot. Good battle there. You know, Enrique's going to have his hands full. And I mean, their backs are big, strong.
Yeah, he didn't blink to that shoulder.
I mean, he initiated it with him just to basically tell him, hey, this is what's going to happen all day, you know. So Enrique's going to have to stand up to that.
A nice little flick on there, win for Champaign Central.
You know, I think Schuler's going to have his hands tied too. You know, he's a freshman, and he's going to have to deal with that physicality. And I think, you know, he's skillful enough that he should be able to get around it. Ball's got to be stopped by us. But he's going to have to figure that out tonight. You know, he's going to have to figure out. I probably can't deal with the physicality. I don't know, maybe yes and no, but he's skilled enough that he's going to be able to deal with it. He's also the youngest of a bunch of other athletes that probably have beat the crud out of him for many years, so that's always beneficial.
Yeah,
when you're the youngest of children. I know with my 6 kids, the younger ones are the toughest ones. Things don't seem to phase them.
Yeah, I'm one of the 2 oldest in my family. That's why I'm a wimp.
You're a big wuss.
Yeah, I am.
I was the oldest, so I don't. You know what that means. It's going to be a nice battle here in the midfield. This is going to be fun to watch.
And after that first minute, when Champaign Central got Dylan Bear involved in the game, it's been kind of just back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, Champaign Central plays. You know, they play with great shape. They're not really. They come across to me as a team is not willing to go forward unless they believe they're going to have chances. You know, so they're willing to let balls just be kind of gobbled up by our back, and then they get good shape, and they get 11 people behind the ball and try to make us find the right probing passes to get in. So, you know, it's going to be a game of almost attrition here tonight. It looks like, but you know, we're only in what 6-7 minutes in.
Yeah. Well, what you just described is the game that often comes down to somebody making a mistake.
Yeah. You know, and look how many numbers they have behind the ball. You know, they're
the
playing with great shape. So I think that's why we're hearing, and they know that, you know, that they have a scout on them. So the way you break that down is early service. So when we hold the ball and go all the way to the end line, they're going to have, like you said, 7, 8 guys in the box defending, and it's really, really difficult to find feet or find heads on service that way. So we've got to play quicker, and we've got to have early service from, like, you know, 25, 35 yards out and find runners on the backside.
All right, let's see if if you spoke loud enough for the Irish to hear you.
I mean, look, they're very compact. They're good.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, defensively, you know, and I mean, right now, let's see how quickly they get out and attack.
And they force a save from.
I mean, that's a well hit ball.
Yeah, low,
you know,
bouncing.
Bears got to parry it wide, can't catch and hold. You know, and you saw their 2 midfielders were sprinting forward as soon as they decided, hey, we're going. See, I think right there, like, Schuler's got to play the way he's facing there.
Yeah.
You know, not trying to turn into a big, strong kid that might be, you know, 3 years older than him and is, you know, got man strength already.
Yeah, going to be a free kick in a dangerous spot here for Champaign Central. About 20, it'll be about 30 yards out probably, if you count in the angle. Looking in warm-ups, they got the legs to do this.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how they attack this. I mean, I'm surprised they're not putting more guys forward.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for the back post here.
Yeah.
They're going to run it short. Now they're getting guys forward.
Yeah, oof,
Ooh.
danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Notre Dame needs to get out, and I mean get out fast. We're holding all their guys on sides for a ball to be played back in.
And Champaign Central's locked the ball in here at our half, last minute.
Yeah, see, that's...
But you look up, there's always 2 white shirts, still 1 green shirt.
Yeah, they do a nice job of they press and they cover each other very well. But you saw initially there, he gave Schuler a little bump, you know, so he couldn't collect it. But then, you know, instead of just being good with that, he had to get a little extra wood on him.
Well, didn't get the reaction he wanted from the first one, so.
That's a good win for Schuler.
Yeah,
you know,
got his head on it, just couldn't direct it.
That's, to me, that's positive that we can go, that we're winning those balls. So we'll see how the game progresses here. I mean, right now it's not the most fun thing to watch, but when you got evenly matched teams, sometimes it looks that way, and especially when neither of them are really getting forward.
I would say
interesting
that we let this go, and then Joe McIntyre is going to see the ball out.
They're very, you can tell they were very content with playing a long ball there. In fact, I heard their coach yelling to send it, and those guys were on the sprint right away, right before he hit it. So might be something they do. Interesting, because it felt like they were trying to possess and build up. But, you know, sometimes it's okay to mix that up. Sometimes it's okay to every once in a while be that team when you're doing other things.
Oh, yeah.
Good tackle.
The point was going to be before that long ball, and we had to see how that went out. Was that of these 2 teams, obviously way more familiar with Notre Dame.
Yeah, now they're possessing, you know. Anywhere but there. Can't play that ball up the middle. I mean, they've got their 2 center backs really kind of do a nice job of pinching in on one another. There's not going to be many alleys to play there. Ouch.
See if I can get my point in here. Of the 2 teams, the Irish are the ones that are most likely to get frustrated playing this way first.
Oh, yeah.
Then Central.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they're going to do against good teams. They're going to put 11 guys behind the ball, and they're going to make it really difficult on you. They're going to clog passing lanes. There's not going to be those channels out wide like you normally see. There's definitely not channels in that inner third. You know, good tackle there by Caden.
Lay on. Shoulder to shoulder.
It was a good tackle.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder.
Got in on it. quick. People don't understand his quickness. I mean, I think sometimes fans and other coaches are like, he's fouling. He's not fouling. He's just quicker, and he gets to the ball faster than your guy.
He got in front of him. He got in front of your guy.
One of you center backs, he's got to tell somebody to get on 23. You got to tell somebody to.
I think sometimes the hard part when you play a team like this is like when they play with 11 behind the ball, and then they decide to come out like they do. You lose track of marks.
Yeah.
You kind of get lulled into sleep of like, hey, these guys aren't coming.
Yeah.
Even though they have 4 midfielders, these guys aren't going. And then all of a sudden when they do go, if you're not organized in the back, you got big problems.
Well, we've seen that happen in the Irish at least once already this year. I will say that if we have Champaign Central has forced more goal kicks from us.
Yeah.
We've got about 6 or 7 already. I think they've got 3. So they're delving a little bit deeper than the Irish at the moment.
Yeah, they're knocking the ball around, playing 1 and 2 touch and letting the ball do the work. They're finding some space.
Yeah, switching fields here.
Yeah, Thatcher's doing a nice job of defending right now. Nice win there. Good win. Good challenge there by Schuler. But I mean, this is the game right now. I mean, it's gonna be tough. We've had a hard time getting across, building across midfield right now.
Yeah.
But they do a nice job of getting in behind the ball. I mean, they remind me a little bit of like my 07, 08 girls. I mean, we were tenacious in terms of getting behind the ball when we would lose it and never letting people get to to build anything across midfield. But we had about 4 D1 players too.
That helps. Plus coaching.
And I had good assistants.
I should probably give a shout out to the defenders here for Champaign Central. I only have a roster on my phone here, but they got number 10, Ben Wellens. Number 18, Ezra Bernhard. Number 21. Oops. Lost his name. Isaac Turk. So got an Isaac Fisher out there. We got number 40. Senior laden team. Number 45, Alex Mercer.
David Joseph coming in here for the Irish. Going to make a quick change up top, see if we can get a little more action. I felt like we were getting a little stagnant. We weren't really finding ways to get the ball to him. I don't know if that's not Shu's fault by any means.
No, he's playing as a target man.
But I think we're going to see a little different type of player. Here's a good ball.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. Well done. See if we can get on the end of this.
There's David Joseph making a nice initial win there by I think it was Enrique.
Yeah. This might be one of those games where the set pieces are going to come into play. I mean, we're defending. We're defending well. And they're defending well. So it might be a situation of, hey, who's going to give up the worst placed set piece for them? And the best placed set piece for you.
Well, those games count. That's a good goal. Much more diagonal.
And there's a good service, and that's what you need. You got to serve the ball quicker before they can get completely set up, and that's fine. That's a foul that's 80 yards away.
Yeah, he's going for the ball.
Yeah,
he's not going. Yeah,
want him to play hard and try to win that ball there, but that was a great ball, and the service was good too. But it's going to take some effort. We're going to have to get guys forward into the area.
Oh, 2 cars.
That's a double bubble.
I think it was just a ref's Ref's truck, though, so it doesn't really count.
No, that's Coach Burks.
Is that Coach?
Yeah.
Is that Danny's?
That's Coach Burks.
Oh, no. Some kid's losing playing time.
Yeah,
That was
he's-
Enrique.
I
I don't
think
care
they-
how good he is.
Yeah, they just cut him.
Enrique, newest member of the chess club. Oh, good job.
You know, once again, I'm going to say it again, but we have not called Sticklemeyer's name.
No.
You know, I mean, he's a guy where you have to get the ball to his feet. But, you know, he's playing in a different spot, too.
Yeah.
They kind of moved him up top here. And
Yeah, he's not playing his traditional right side over there.
we'll take that foul. He shoved him, just completely shoved him.
Yeah, Irish have Nevin Libert over there, where Sticklemeyer would normally be playing.
Yeah, they need to play the way they're facing. I mean, you can hear Coach Bear just play. Be simple, just hold on to it. You know, here. You know, this is better. But I mean, they play with such pressure on the ball, and they're trying to back seal, and you feel that. You know,
Yeah.
force coming back to back seal. You know, even though you don't see it, you can feel that. It makes you speed up and sometimes play the ball where you don't want to play. Oof, I felt like something good was going to happen there.
Yeah, Stick just got
literally
stuck on the ball. Yeah, foot on top of it.
That's what you
That
get when
happens.
you have those expensive balls. I'm serious. Good tackle. Yeah, we got to get some guys in there with him. You know, that tackle, he could get a service off quick. You know,
Yeah.
You almost want to serve like we used to talk about with the girls. When we want to break down early service, we used to think about the light poles. You know, the light poles is where you want to kind of start to serve the ball into the area before they can get all the numbers back in.
Never heard anybody say that at this pitch. Makes
That's-
sense, though. You're talking it.
You're talking, you know, so
24,
about
25
24,
yards,
25 yards out. Instead of trying to get all the way to the end line or try to get, you know, into the area, just play balls to the back of the post, and hopefully you find them a little disorganized, and you can get your girls or your guys on the end of it.
But Champaign Central finds himself back in the Irish defensive third. Earned a couple throw-ins here. Irish are struggling to clear their lines.
Yeah, it's pretty much everybody is, like, both teams, when they get into that offensive third, they just kind of stall out. Nobody's had really any great opportunities.
No. The one save Dylan had to make. I don't think the ball was going to be on frame. He had to go down and parry it away, but it was from 30 yards. And going to get a yellow. Caden, fairly early yellow. 20 minutes to go in the first half. Got a yellow for Champaign Central too. That one looked like for dissent. Caden got his for the tackle, for the foul. Number 23 going off. I think his was for dissent. It'd be number 23, Matthew Winterbottom. You could hear the coaches yelling, the Central coaches, the Warriors coaches yelling, "Stop talking." They did not quite get that message there quick enough. They knew it was coming, it sounds like.
Yeah.
But comes out in the wash is a free kick and from about 30 yards away from Champaign Central.
This is what we were talking about earlier. You know,
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get a spot like this.
It's going to be sail high and wide. Tough position, almost directly straight.
Yep.
Exactly in the middle of the goal. Tough to run a play off of it. Tough to. You don't literally have no angle.
Yeah, you almost got to get creative. You know, got to play a ball wide.
Yeah,
and
almost
then
play
try-
it like an indirect free
and
kick.
then
Yeah.
and then play a ball in.
All right, the Irish do not win the goal kick though. Max Manarelli saves the day.
That
Temporarily.
was an unbelievable touch right there by the defender to play to his other defender. Everything's contested. I mean, this is just a fun, high-level game to watch.
Yeah, I looked up and there was already 20 minutes gone. I was
Yeah.
amazed. I thought it was 10 minutes.
Seriously,
Yeah.
it's true. I mean, guys are just flying around. There's a lot at stake here. You know, I think that's the other thing that we really haven't talked about is what's at stake here. I mean, probably both teams, you know, are right there at the top of the table.
Yep. Can't afford to lose.
This you cannot lose this game.
Nope.
You know, I mean, for us, we've got one already. You know, and if they don't have one, we've got to equalize here.
Yeah. And then have the tiebreaker.
Yep. And then you got the head-to-head.
Less dribbling, more passing.
Yeah, that's a great ball there. I was hoping he'd see that. You know, that's good there too. Now, if we can get some runners in right now, right now, let's try to get service off. I mean, look at Enrique. So if we could get a ball played in there, he's gonna. I'm gonna bet money that Enrique's gonna win a ball in there. You know, a one-on-one, I'll take my chances. And they bring in a sub, and he's just as big as the other guys.
Say. Their football team's wondering where all their linebackers went. They're joining the soccer team.
We'll find out.
We will.
We'll find out Friday night over there.
It's Champaign centric for the Irish sports teams here. The girls volleyball team just played them last week.
There we go. I feel like the game is starting to open up a little bit. You know, they're trying to play a little more probing balls into our end, and we're trying to. I think we're looking more to find Sticklemeyer's feet. We need to work a little harder to get into passing lanes.
Good win there. It's Teddy LaHood into the game.
Time.
Or Teddy.
Here we go. You got to play quick. I mean, the more you play, the more they get guys behind you.
And, goal kick
now. It's a lot of work to not get anything out of, you know what I mean? You have to play quick. And you're not, I mean, in my opinion, you're not going to beat these guys, you know, one-on-one like that. They're too good defensively. They don't knock the ball out very well, though, against. Got to get it on the ground. Good win by Teddy.
Yeah, jumped up there, took it with his chest.
Let's have a hit.
Oh, very nice ball. Oh, yeah, trying to get it to his preferred
see,
now.
I mean, they're there. You know what I mean?
There,
Like they drop in, they get guys behind the ball, they press the ball, they cover each other.
Yeah, David
they
really
support.
needed to shoot that with his left foot, and whether he want or it looked like he was trying to get onto his preferred foot, couldn't, so passed it away. But yeah, there was a phalanx of white jerseys just swarmed him. That was the most promising, though.
Yeah.
Build-up we've had.
It was a good. I mean,
first 30 or 25 minutes.
In terms of switching the point of attack in a tight space, they did a nice job. That all went across the top of the 18.
Yep.
You know.
Started with a great win by Teddy.
This might work. Oh, I mean,
Teddy
just
did not make the contact.
Well, but he didn't make it because a kid bodied him off the ball.
Yep.
You know, they're experienced, and I haven't seen their roster to know, but I would assume a lot of these guys are seniors. They physically look like it.
Let's see if I can call it up here really quick. Like I said, I don't
see
know.
if we can't get on the end of something here in this corner. Good ball, win that. Ooh, almost an own goal.
14 seniors, about the rest juniors. Only 2 sophomores, not a freshman to be seen. The eye test tells you that's true.
Yeah.
All right, the Irish second corner here, switching from the left to the right this time. They have literally everybody.
Yeah, they got 10 guys. They have 10 guys in the area.
Yep.
Get up there.
Oh, man. Keeper came out and did not control it.
You know, he had his hands on it, and I think when he hit the ground, it popped out of his hands.
By far the most dangerous. David Justice coming out. Brandon Lehman coming in.
Kid is very technical. Very technical kid.
Yeah. Going to be
don't play against the big boys. See what happens here.
He's going to be physically at a, I won't say disadvantage, but well, it is a disadvantage.
Good play here by Notre Dame. Just, you know, playing 1-2 touch, playing quick, moving the ball. But look, I mean, Central does such a great job with their shape. And that's what we got to do. You got to probe inside, and you got to get outside.
Good win there.
You know, and that's what we've done. We've been able to kind of, our back ceiling and getting back and getting behind the ball has helped us probably a little bit more than them in terms of winning those balls. Ouch.
Yeah, I should move Teddy LaHood now over here from the left down to the right. Slotted Lehman into where he was. Move the Nevin Liebert inside then. See if that unlocks something here for the Irish. 12 and a half minutes to go in this first half. A really entertaining, well contested 0-0 Big 12 conference matchup between Peoria Notre Dame and Champaign Central. Meyer wins that ball there. That was a 1v2, and he ended up coming away with it. Irish going to get a throw in here, right in front of the equipment shed.
So you got to get service now.
Service early.
There it is.
Oh, it goes through. The keeper came out, and he may have got a fingertip on it. But he's
that's fine. I mean, that's what we have to do.
Yep.
You've got to swing balls in. I mean, a ton of them. When you get a chance, serve. I don't care if you're 25 yards out, serve them.
Yeah. Put balls into the box, put balls into the 12, put balls into the 6.
I feel like that's kind of like their kryptonite. Like they don't seem to kind of want to go win those balls. Yeah, you hear Coach Driscoll down and say it's difficult. It's going to be hard. You got to get it done.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
I wonder if, the keeper, Champaign's keeper, he doesn't have to just worry about the Notre Dame bodies. He's got 10 of his own, 9 of his own guys in the box, too. There's a lot of traffic he has to, if he's going to come out and leap for a ball, he's going to get knocked around by familiar faces and unfamiliar faces. Stickemeyer taking a break here. Probably going to get some instructions. Put Caden Knudsen back in the game. Caden now playing up top instead of the midfield role he started in.
Yeah, that's a good switch up too. I mean, they haven't seen him yet. You know, in terms of that role.
Haven't seen his speed.
I
haven't seen his speed up top yet.
You're putting him you're hopefully putting him in a position where he doesn't have to be as physical. You know, in terms of doing a lot of tackling, because he's already riding on one yellow. So, you know, putting him in that spot of the field hopefully will kind of take that risk away.
Okay, ball hopped up on him.
Well done by Enrique there to get a throw.
Okay, puts in a defensive shift.
Yeah,
every time he's out there.
To defend.
No, he will track back.
Oh, great idea. idea. Can he finish? Oh, man.
They're going to call it a penalty.
He called a PK.
He called a PK. Call him for pulling him back?
Yeah, it looked like he tripped him. It looked like there was a grab and a trip. I'll have to see on the replay here.
I don't know if I have a chance to see it.
Yeah. No, that's afterwards.
Got a one-man crew up here. Aaron Cunningham is director, producer, camera person. He's supposed to be getting us hot drinks too. He hasn't done that, but the other 3 things he's doing really well.
There's still time.
There's time.
Still time left for him to get that done.
All right, Joel McIntyre steps up, the big central defender, captain for the Irish team. Going to take this PK.
Well finished.
Oh, puts it in nice. Uses that preferred left foot, sticks it in the right corner. Didn't try to do too much with it. Yeah, kept it low, kept it hard. Didn't try to tuck it right inside the post. It comes at 8:45 for the Irish to take a 1-0 lead in this hotly contested, very important Big 12 men's soccer conference match. There'll be some debate about the PK. We said we didn't. I was looking at it only in terms of the scoring opportunity. Well, the fabulous ball, fabulous play to break Teddy loose.
I mean, we only saw it in real time, and I felt like in real time that he grabbed him and clipped him, and he didn't. I think he was strong enough that he didn't go down because he thought, well, I'm still going to get to the ball and I can put it in.
He had rounded the goalie still already,
But I think
then he took a step and stumbled.
Yeah, I think
he was off.
I felt like he got fouled.
Yeah,
I felt like if he doesn't get slowed down there, he's to the ball and he's going to score.
Yeah, I had it in real time as a pullback, not a jersey pull, but on the hip. That he took the hip and spun him. But that may be wildly inaccurate when we look at it later.
It's important, last 8 minutes of this half is really important for the Irish. I mean, I think you're going to see they're going to play hard right now. They're going to try to equalize, and we got to be able to defend, hold on to it. But at the same time, if we can get another one, that would be humongous for us.
The positive thing for Champaign Central is they don't really have to change the way they're playing.
No,
they can keep doing everything they've been doing for the first 32 minutes.
This is their style. This is how they want to play. They want to impose it.
Yeah, and they're effective doing it. Yeah. So they've had as many chances as we've had if you take out the penalty kick. Just a little hard to take out, but.
No, I felt like the last few minutes before that goal, we were really kind of starting to break them down.
Yeah,
we were getting service.
Yeah, we'd had more corners.
Yeah, we threw some really nice balls in. We had that creative throw in there by Caden. I mean, that really led to it. Our guys were winning balls. We were getting in. So I felt like it was coming, But, hey, I mean, in my mind, it was a foul.
Yeah. That's one of those things that would just be a foul if it was outside the box. There'd be no question.
Right. And I mean, I'd say if I didn't think it was. I felt like he was completely slowed down. That's I don't know about that one. That's tough right there.
Yeah, and it's in a position where I mean, you can't do anything directly from this. It's just as long as there's a wall there that isn't made of Swiss cheese.
Yeah, if you got a guy that can bend it, you better bring him.
Whatever wind is slightly with Champaign Central going in this direction towards the south.
Looks like we're going to get a card.
All right, Coach Mike Bear for the Irish getting a card there for failing to exchange recipes with the center ref. The crux of the matter is a foul was called just outside the top of the box. Earning Champaign Central. A free kick that's dangerous if you take just the distance into account.
This wall's going to get backed up about 3 yards.
And actually, I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Because it's much harder to get it up and down then.
But the hard part right here is you have such a big wall that you don't have everybody marked. So anything that
any
is on
ricochet.
frame, anything that's
He does it. That was perfect.
Wow.
That was just absolutely beautiful. It wasn't bent. It was just absolutely fired to the left of the wall from his right foot, about 6 feet high. It was never going anywhere but the back of the net.
I think he caught Bear on the back side of the wall. You know, I mean, you put the wall there so you don't have to go to that side, you know, so. But I think he caught him.
He comes at 5:52, equalizer for Champaign Central. The Irish scored about 3 minutes ago.
Caught him cheating on that one.
Yeah, beautiful, beautifully executed. Absolutely wonderful piece of skill there.
Got to get service here.
So wonderful. I forgot to see who it was.
Now we got to defend here. They got numbers.
He threw a nice cross in there. He didn't quite have the numbers they needed to take advantage of it, but they're still trying to lock it in. Some talk there.
Yeah, we need some communication. We got to see that there's nobody there. Turn. See if we can get out here. Good ball. We got to get in.
Edwin Liber finds Teddy LaHood down the right side. Teddy's got to look to not just throw it in.
Letting it play on.
Yeah, and tried to pick out a pass there instead of a cross.
This game all of a sudden is broken out.
It's just, went from a chess match to a track meet here in some space of about 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's just a ball that we don't want him to play that 3-yard pass, you know. That doesn't really get us anywhere, and there's already congested there. You need to look to come this way. But he'll learn. Danger here.
Very dangerous. Nevin Liber gets back. Clears it out for the Irish.
Kept it in.
Wow. Again, it's in the dead part of our field of vision over there. But that was a great hustle, whoever did that.
I couldn't tell, so I just watched the linesman.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't tell if it was going to be out or not from here.
I think that's Fabi. I'm pretty sure that was Fabi who did that.
Good pressure by Caden to kind of make them play quick there. So we gotta get out here. Get it to him.
Caden Hudson holding up here, waiting for support to come. Gets shouldered off the ball. He's not going to give a card, I don't think. Or is he? Oh, he is.
That's a soft yellow.
It is. I thought he was going to talk to him because he said something afterwards. I never thought a yellow should come out for that.
Pretty soft. That's, hey, I gave your guy a yellow, so I'm going to give it.
Yeah.
I got to get one of them.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
No, I don't like that either.
I'm a pro Notre Dame guy.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah. I just thought it was a good play. It was a foul. He was fouling him so that they could get more people behind the ball. I'm pretty sure Caden didn't think of it as a yellow card foul either.
No.
If he's being honest.
But
he gave it.
He made a turn. And
yep, he made a turn. He got hipped off of it. There was nothing.
See if the Irish can't capitalize on this here.
Yeah, it came at 3:20. Clock restarts.
Unbelievable. I don't know what that call is.
Yeah, I think Caden fouled him. I wasn't extremely happy with that out of that goal, that free kick, but
yeah.
We'll see. We have just under 3 minutes to go here in this first half now. Tied 1-1. Each team scoring underneath the 10-minute mark of the first half. Irish hitting first through a penalty kick taken by Joel McIntyre. And then a set piece and a beautiful set piece of skill by Champaign Central. Defeat the Irish wall and defeat the Irish keeper.
Great pressure by Stick there to win it.
going to sail out. Nathan Oliver with the throw in. As soon as subs come in, Enrique Zamora comes back in for
left?
the Irish. I don't think anybody's left yet.
Here
It's going to be
comes
Teddy.
Yeah.
Maybe Teddy LaHood's going to come out.
I
Teddy's
like
done
that
really
sub.
well. Yeah, Teddy's done really well. Yeah.
I was kind of wondering when we were going to get Enrique back in. I think that's a good sub here. The last 2 minutes of the game.
Yep, he will run.
Not the game, the half, sorry.
He will run the entire 2 minutes.
See coaches screaming at him to get that ball switched.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen in one pass, though. Too easy there. Braden's got to do a better job of defending.
They're going to get a service in here and won by Max Mattarelli there. Stickelmeyer gets it out. Clicking down towards the 1 minute mark remaining here in this hotly contested first half.
Got to be careful. He's got to be pretty careful here.
Foul on Caden there. Yeah, it's not the foul, it's the talking afterwards. That's going to get him in trouble, I think.
It's the grab. You know, when it's a blatant grab.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make it real easy on the guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You don't want to accumulate.
Yeah.
Those 1/3 of yellow cards, because the fourth one.
Whether you deserve the yellow or not, you still have it.
Yeah.
You know, so you've got to be careful.
Yep. It is still part of your permanent record. Enrique almost got on one there. What we were talking about. Down to 20 seconds here. Champaign trying to get one last thrust. The Irish trying to thwart it and have one last campaign of their own here.
Get service right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
See that? A little unlucky there. That's all that was.
I tell you, I feel like that they don't handle those balls that well.
Yeah.
You know, the balls that we drive in there, they're as big and strong as they are. I feel like it's kind of their, like I said before, a little bit of their kryptonite. Hopefully we can notice in that.
Let's see what the coaches can talk about that and see what else they want to talk about at halftime. But the Irish are going to go into the halftime 1-1 with Champaign Central. I think we're going to have a dance team performance here at halftime. I hope you stick around for that. Coach Blackford is putting on his glitter makeup right now to go down there with him. I hope you enjoy that performance. We'll see you back here in about 10 minutes or so of real time to talk about the 1-1 start to our second half.
You got hot chocolate for us? Scones? Scones, Dave? He wants scones. I'll take a scone.
And welcome back, Peoria Notre Dame Irish soccer fans, to the second half of this Big 12 contest between your Peoria Notre Dame Irish and our visitors from Champaign Central. It is 12 degrees colder in the 10 minutes since we last spoke to you. Oh, it's the last time no, it's not the last time we're going to complain about this. All right, this last 40 minutes, Matt Blackford sees the Irish looking to break a 1-1 tie. Irish scored with about 8.5 minutes to go in the first half, and then conceded a goal about 3 minutes later.
Well, looks like we need the athletic director.
Request.
Dave's on his phone.
Trying to find somebody else to.
Oh boy.
And the student body misbehaving again.
Yep.
Well, they're consistent. Didn't know we had so many experts in the student body in soccer.
I think the official said they're calling out individual players.
Well, for Champaign Central, which is, I don't know how they would know. I only have a one roster on my phone. I have trouble picking out the players. I apologize to anybody Champaign Central watching. You have a fine team. They're really exciting to watch, and there's a tremendous amount of skill out there. But it's very hard when it's just on your phone. Particularly because I don't want to take my hands out of my pockets. That might have a lot to do with it. I have a cease and desist message from PA announcer Joe Mulcahy telling the teenagers to stop behaving like teenagers.
After a slight delay, we're in.
That's right. Again, the Irish tied 1-1. Pretty fair result, actually, for the first half.
Yeah, I mean, both teams had their slim opportunities. Both teams capitalized on slim opportunities.
Yeah. Well, it did come from set pieces, if you consider a penalty kick a set piece, and I do. Like you had said, might be what it's going to be. We had said a mistake, or who does best on set pieces. Not actually from the run of play.
The run of play has been rough. It's been fun to watch in the center of the pitch, but once it gets into the offensive third, it gets real stagnant. Now that I say that, here comes Central with the chance to
fire the shot off
to get
22
one, and
yards.
now they get a corner out of it. So,
yeah, that was.
It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made by both teams. I feel like, Central is coming out and really trying to attack a little bit more, trying to get a little more creative, trying to link up some 1-2s in the area.
Ben Wellens there, number 11. Yeah, he did a good job.
And we'll kind of see how Notre Dame reacts to how they want to kind of attack and to continue to defend against Central.
This corner comes from the left side.
Right off the back of a Central player.
Yep.
But hey, they get it right out wide again. I think Central would have been better off to serve that ball in right away instead of trying to do that. Now Notre Dame's going to break out here.
Need to have people run with him. Dylan Stuckelmeyer got the ball on his feet. He's got Caden Hudson out to his left. Gives it to him.
Yeah, he's off.
Yep.
You guys be talking right now! Right now! Sort it out! Sort it out, man!
That's part of that. You said to play that flat back four, you need intelligence back there, and that's a prime example of it right there. What they
they're
did.
all stepping together.
Yeah,
they
were
stay
organized.
tight. They stay in a line. They're just good at it, and they're probably a group of guys that have played it 2 or 3 years, and now they've got it figured out.
Had it figured out on that.
You gotta solve that, Max. You just gotta solve that yourself. You don't have a pitch in a little bit on.
That's tough. I mean, you're dribbling at them. Caden's running straight ahead, so you either got to play it quicker or you've got to make the run across them. I mean, you're doing the right thing. You're trying to create a 2v1. That's what you're always trying to do. If you can create a 2v1 out there and you can get in, then good things will happen. But when they step to the ball like they did, and you're a half a step off, that's what happens.
Yeah, you're offsides.
I don't know how that's a corner. I mean, he has a better view than me.
Yeah,
but
Irish didn't seem too upset about it.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of them that had their hands up like, what do you mean? danger there, but we're going to get out of it, I think. Nice. That's nice right there, that little 1-2.
And we need to make that.
Yeah, that's still, you know, and I think Dylan's struggling a little bit because of their speed. They're just as fast as him, you know. Interesting ball here for the Irish. See if they can. Oh!
Oh!
That was close.
Yeah, goalkeeper picked it up, but was really off balance.
Yeah,
had to drop it, otherwise
he was smart to drop it.
Yeah.
And he was smart to establish himself back in before he got it again. A lot of people don't know that he could still be touching the line and still considered in the box.
Quick throw there from the Irish.
I'd have taken the first foul. I mean, Caden got pushed from behind initially.
Yeah, I think Caden must have thought that he could.
And then
he could still make something out of it.
They always get the second one.
Yeah, ends up getting the foul call on him.
I don't know what the debate is about.
About 5 minutes gone. Ball launched into the Irish defensive half. Yep. Well, they are looking to take these restarts very quickly, whether they're throws or kicks.
That's a foul. He didn't call the foul, so he's going to give him a corner. But that ball clearly was hit off of that kid's legs. They're going. Look, they're going quick again.
Yeah, they definitely want to go quick.
Yeah, they think they can, you know, get in on us. I think a little bit that way. Good battle here.
Good job, Max Manononi there holding off his pursuer. All right, we have a player from both teams trying to take a throw in using separate balls there. That's interesting. The Irish were the ones who actually had possession.
Good work, Colonel. Good.
Big turnover here.
Yeah, that could be. Oh, just couldn't find the feet of Dylan Sticklemeyer there. Dylan does a good job winning it back, though.
Yeah. See if we can't get in here. Oh, he missed it.
He went to the ground too soon.
Oh, man, nobody's home.
Nobody.
See if we can't get some help here.
Yeah, the midfield had not joined in the run there.
Yeah. They don't.
I'm not with Teddy's, unless Teddy's got his hand underneath his armpit there, and it looked to me like the man moving backwards was.
This game is gonna get more physical. I mean, it's gonna get. I mean, it's gonna get it. It's gonna get. Nobody wants to concede anything.
No. Enrique Zamora gets a yellow there. It's got to be for talking afterwards, because it's
I didn't see him saying anything.
32 seconds after the foul was committed. Unless he got talked into giving that yellow card by people in white jerseys talking to him. Not really sure what went on there. The thing is, by wanting to start everything so quickly, Champaign is actually delaying themselves.
Yeah,
because half the time they do it. And that may be what they're trying to do too, but
I don't think they realized that we didn't have a player on. Everybody's got their clothes on. It's colder, so it took a little longer to get him out there.
David Joseph comes in replacing Enrique, just as he did in the more normal way in the first half.
Yes, it's you know.
Oh, ooh, David Joseph, yeah, fresh legs off the bench.
Yeah, you know, I feel like it's going to be the team that can deal with kind of the pressure in terms of the physicality of the play. So it's going to it's getting chippy,
Yep.
right? So, like, who's going to deal with that in the better way? Who's going to be more professional about it? Who's going to be more mature about it? And I think that's whatever team handles it better is probably going to win this match. Because it's definitely, you don't want it to get so emotional that you forget about playing soccer and then you're just trying to get a guy that got you know. And I think sometimes teams want to do that, right? Teams want to get you out of your mix and play by doing that. We just need to play soccer, you know, and we need to stand up to it in the right way and just play soccer.
Ooh.
That's going to leave a dent.
Another truck gets hit.
So we can't make any dumb fouls, and because that's part of the ploy as well. Like if you can just kind of, hey, we're going to get at you, and we're going to nickel and dime you, and then you're going to nickel and dime us, and hopefully you nickel and dime us within like 30 yards, so we're going to get a chance. Because this is, I mean, the things they've done have not hampered us through the run of play, you know?
No.
I mean, that was a great little build-up there, but we're not allowing that to get through, you know. This is the deepest they've gotten so far. And it's a good chance here for them.
Oh, nice block there. It was Joel McIntyre who made the second decisive block by Joel.
Our guys are doing just a really nice job of closing things down in there. But we got to get out right now. We got to get out and get organized.
We did not get out, really. Briefly over midfield, but
good win by Teddy.
Yeah,
that's
Teddy.
Good job.
Yeah,
Get
Teddy's
it out
continuing
here,
his fine play from the first half.
Yeah.
David's still out there.
Yeah, that's good right there. Danger here. Thatcher gave that one away.
Caught on the ball.
Now we're in. No, he's off. Good save anyways by Bear.
Good job of Dylan coming out and controlling his box.
Just can't give it away there.
Yeah.
You don't get your head up. I know he's upset, but you know it happens.
Yep.
And then you're going to turn the ball over again somewhere else. At some point in your career, maybe tonight, maybe 2 weeks from now, just a part of the game.
Yeah, well, your teammates picked you up, and you'll pick your teammates up when they make the mistake. That's how that works. We can say that now after the Irish earned the goal kick.
Yeah.
Or free kick, rather, for the offside. Just about 30 minutes left here. Still tied 1-1. But I would say first 10 minutes have belonged to Champaign Central more than they've belonged to the Irish.
Yep, for sure. They've had better chances. They've played quicker. They've kind of, you know, maybe rope-a-doped us a little bit from the first half. They were very deliberate. They were very slow to do things. And we've kind of like, oh, wait, you want to play quick now?
Yeah, you have the ability to play quick. We thought you were sort of sluggish, but you're not.
Yeah. I mean, they were just, hey, they were more interested in getting behind the ball. You know, now they're interested in getting out quick. So, I mean, that's good coaching, though. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
That's
no,
good.
I'm enjoying watching them. You know, I can put myself in the seat of a neutral. They are fun to watch.
I mean, they haven't. They really haven't. There hasn't been a moment where my stomach has been in my throat, you know, like, oh, boy, we're in trouble here. I mean, they've gotten in a couple times, but we've always had numbers behind it. People are very upset about something. I'm not sure what right now.
I think they thought that should have been a corner kick, but from the way the Irish were running after it, I don't think anybody on the Irish squad.
I didn't feel like there was a touch on it at all, except for us.
Usually, you wouldn't see your guy sprinting so hard to get to the end line. But the wind was supposed to die down after sunrise or sunset.
Usually it does.
Isn't that what happens?
It did at the beginning of the game.
It did. It was actually not bad at all, but now it's picking up. Kind of switched to heading east to west now. Of course, there are hurricanes in the atmosphere. All right, ball trickles into the box. Dylan Bear takes care of it. Yeah, ball just hammered on the punt by Dylan Bear.
It was too. That was
absolutely wonderful.
That was about I'd say about 60-yard punt. He was standing at the top of the 18.
will shoot. It's a good job of Nate Oliver there.
I mean,
good pressure.
they're getting the ball to the top of their offensive third, but after that, they're not getting anything. But we can't even. We struggle to get across midfield right now.
Yeah, we're not.
You know, we don't have any build up either.
You're healthy? Yep, you're half healthy. Ollie, you're going to pinch middle to half health, Max.
Yeah, she's kind of stuck on the far side of the field, too.
Yeah, part of it's the pressure that they're putting on our backs, too. Our backs don't have that time to kind of look up and find the feet like they did in the first half. It's just the way they've changed the pace of play. Here we are. I feel like this half just started and we're like in the 22nd. Is that 22nd or 26th?
26.
26
yeah,
minute.
just tick under 26.
I mean, it's moving. Oh, man, what are we doing? I don't get, like, this guy's letting these guys tie their shoes. I mean, I'm sorry your shoes untied, but figure it out. I don't think I've ever been a part of that where they're like, well, I mean, this guy's shoes are untied, so he can't play right now.
I mastered shoe tying when I was 5. I don't want to brag, but
well, you use a lot of Velcro.
I did use a lot of Velcro.
I feel like we're just not getting the ball on our foot. Like our touch is a little off right now. I mean, but a lot of that is that the passes aren't where we want them either because they're putting that press on us.
Yeah.
Good, Colonel. Good now.
Now she's looking to put together a run of a minute or two of
Good, Ollie. That's perfect.
better play than their opponents. They haven't really been able to do that here in this second half. It hasn't been all Champaign Central, but it's been more Champaign Central than Peoria Notre Dame. But again, nothing really dangerous has come of it.
We've got ourselves into the right spots defensively. We have to continue to do that.
Declan Schuler comes back into the game.
I hasn't been in since early in the first half. Kind of see how this goes.
He did the first 15, and then he came out. They brought in David Joseph and switched things around.
I mean, I liked that when he was in, he was winning balls, you know.
Yeah, he put in
he wasn't always winning them clean, but he was at least winning them and making it hard on them. So
yeah, well, he'll play
continues to do that.
A different position here. They have him out wide. They won't have him center. They moved Stickelmeyer into the central up top. Denny Wood just tried to find him there, blocked by fine defensive effort by Champaign Central. Denny Hood's played well today.
Yeah, he's played hard, you know. Works hard to win the ball back. He's defending well. You know, a little, probably not as efficient on the passing, you know, but I think he's under pressure, you know, and when he does win balls back, it's in tight spaces. That's tough.
I will say the second half has been played at a much more accelerated pace.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if conditioning is going to come into play here in a few minutes.
Well shot.
Rocket shot there by Nev Liebert. Love that.
That's a great hit.
From about 27, 28 yards. Yeah, just couldn't quite keep it under the crossbar, but
it's pretty evident how fast and strong their defenders are. But when they, you know, they're with stick. You know, like he can't get around them.
No.
You know, they're just big, strong, and fast. And he's a big, strong, fast kid. So I mean, it's a heck of a battle. But hey, he held on to it there long enough that we were able to get the ball into the mix and get a shot. So.
Max Marinelli wins the ball back for the Irish.
Good win.
It's a good win there by Thatcher Hogan.
Yeah, make him play backwards. Good tackle. Great tackle.
Teddy again. Caden Hudson trying to take the ball down the right sideline. Doesn't get it, but great intervention by Nathan Oliver.
Good pick off here. Let's see if we can't get something out of it. That ball is too heavy.
Too heavy.
Too heavy.
Too straight, maybe.
Yep.
Two. Does nothing to do about the steal. A good tackle there to get possession for the Irish. All right, we are down under 22 and a half minutes now. This game is flying by.
Quick game, but fun game. You know, oof. Irish seem to, you know, in the last. That's a
pull back there, yeah.
That's gonna be.
Yep, it's got to be a yellow.
He's looking around like, me? I didn't touch anybody. What are you talking about?
I'm not even on the team.
What, I wasn't even playing when they carded me, coach.
I'm part of the dance team. I haven't got off the field. He did pull him by the arm there.
He got him and yanked him. And
he did.
Give him the old. I don't even remember what that's called, but I think in grade school it has something to do with a do-si-do. Little square dancing move there.
All right, so Max Manarelli standing over this free kick.
Here we go. Let's see if we can capitalize the set piece.
It's like you're going to throw it towards the back post. That's for all in the posse is gathered. That is what happens, and the Irish do not win it. It's won by the central defender there. Gets it back. Not just won it, but he directed his header.
Little heavy of a touch. That's well done by the Irish defenders to win that.
That's good stuff.
See if we can't get some service here. There we go. You never know.
That ball snuck between the two defenders, but also snuck in front of the Irish.
A lot of anxiety right now. As you can hear their keeper screaming to get it out. Their defenders aren't looking for feet anymore. They're just trying to clear it. You know, they're under pressure right now. Irish have the upper hand.
This is that, a couple minutes of run and play where the Irish get the upper hand that I was talking about.
Unlucky. I mean, it's fine right now. I mean, we're putting them under pressure, and they're just trying to get balls out. This is the first time they've been able to collect one in the last few minutes. Oh, boy.
Boy, I tell you, Dylan was coming out for that ball. He did not expect his defender to make a play on it. He thought it was just going to let it drop, and Dylan would have got it on the first hop.
Yeah, it's a
communication issue maybe. The ball fell to Champaign Central. They did manage to snap a shot off, but it wasn't in any danger of affecting the game. Now there's a smashed goal kick from Dylan. He's feeling it tonight.
He likes the cool weather.
He must.
There we go.
Stick his first really sort of dangerous touch inside the box.
I mean, but well defended.
Yep.
You know, just
rode right on his shoulder. Yeah.
Just rode him right off the ball.
Yep. Well done by both squads there.
And the keeper did a nice job too of just recognizing that his defender was going to do that and come out and just kind of collect the ball. We're going to have to. Get service. Great ball.
Oh,
just a little heavy.
Yeah, he caught it a little too pure there.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, that's.
I like the quick decision he made. The ball hopped to him. He took one touch, got it to the end line, and then service. Under 20 minutes.
This guy coming in is giving us some fits. He's done a nice job of sitting in and winning balls and getting the attack going. So we need to really be aware of where he's at. But he looks like he's playing more up top now. Felt like he was playing more of a midfielder in the first half.
See if we can find his
he's quick. You know, he's quick. He turns quick. He finds people. That's just good stuff right there by him.
It's Tim Gugi, Ngugi. Pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry, Tim. It looks like it's Gugi to me. Yeah, he has been a load when he's been out there.
Yeah. Good win. That ball's gonna sit.
Well done. But the Irish do retain possession.
Good job, Joel.
Kane going to throw them.
You can see they want to get service. They're yelling at him, get service, get service. I know they kind of recognize that early service is what we want before they can get back and get numbers in. Give that guy an Emmy.
He made a lot out of that there.
Hey, get Bobby back there!
I'm not sure Bobby's strong enough to push that young man. He's built like a fire hydrant.
He's like, I didn't even touch him.
It's like, have you seen me?
I felt like he tripped going after the ball, and he just kind of made it look like he got pushed. Good win. I mean, good straight up win. I mean, that's hard to do. People don't realize how hard it is to go straight up because it's natural to put your hands up, and half the time you foul when you go up.
Ball collected by the keeper for Central. 17.5 minutes to go here. Starting to feel like a 2-1 game if it's going to be a win for somebody.
Gotta do better with that. Come on, keep.
Yeah, 17. Played that a run he was hoping somebody would make, but it did not materialize.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of credit to the Irish. We got numbers behind. We got guys marked up. You know, we're not letting people get free off that hop. Yeah, that's a good call. He just completely cleared Thatcher out at midfield.
And coaches have recognized that Dylan's operating at 100% efficiency with his right leg today, and so Dylan's going to come up and take
I think
this.
he's just going to put it on frame.
We're laughing, but it could happen. Ball pops up in the air.
Oh,
yep, you're going to get
foul.
it. Yeah,
Teddy got him.
Yep, interference. Going for the ball, didn't realize the goalie was there. There's a discussion here between the center and the side ref about whether they're going to call a yellow card on this.
I don't know. I mean, this guy, come on.
He's getting lobbied by the keeper, and just keep the. You shouldn't be having that conversation surrounded by 5 Central players.
Yeah.
It should be happening in a corner away from them.
Right. He shouldn't come out. If he has to talk to them, he should call him over.
All right, Caden Hudson. Wind picking up.
Ooh.
Picked out the right pass, just couldn't quite.
Oh, man. Come on.
That's just soccer.
Stay in the game! Stay in the game mentally, boys! Stay focused!
And he won that ball clean.
Clock ticks down to 14.5 minutes to go.
Who's going to handle it? You know, who is going to handle
Well,
this
you had said
pressure?
who's going to handle the emotion, who's going to handle the pressure, who's going to handle the circumstances better, and that team's going to win. You said it. I heard you. I'm going to hold you to it.
Yeah. I said it. I'm going to stand by it.
Don't drop, go middle, Fabio! Don't drop, go middle!
The team with the most composure, let's say that, will probably win this game tonight.
Ooh, that ball took a third hop that had a little extra giddy up in it.
Yeah.
See, hit a knob or something? We don't have many knobs out there on the ground. Well, the ball wasn't controlled by Central.
Have a hit. There it is.
It's in. It's inside.
Nice.
Caden Hudson takes advantage of the mistake by Central. I mean, it wasn't a huge one. Didn't look bad at the time when it happened 40 yards away from the goal, but he didn't quite control it. Kane was able to take it off his foot, found himself. He didn't find himself open. He made himself open and got a shot off from about 22 yards, tucking it in inside the left post.
You know, the
hard, low shot. Beautiful.
beautiful thing about that is that's the first time he's done that all night.
Yes.
He's been a
yeah.
just, I'm going to take you on, I'm going to lay the balls off, I'm going to get to the end line. And I think, you know, he kind of lulled them into sleep where they're like, oh, where's he going now? And he's like, oh, I'm going to shoot. You know, and he put the shot on frame and it's in. You know, so how do we respond here? Now we got to respond. We got to defend well. Can't let guys dribble through the middle on us like this.
You know. That came with a little under 14 minutes to go. The Irish are defending. We've talked about this before. That 14 minutes is too long to go into some sort of defensive shell because we don't play that way.
No, we're not gonna.
We'll make too many mistakes eventually trying to play that many seconds out of system. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, this is how you want to play the game here. And this is what we're good at.
Good job, boys.
There is Caden right about where he shot from the first time.
We're going to make sure you don't get a shot this time.
Yeah, put 3 guys in front of us.
And that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, whip balls in and see what happens.
Balls in, have them go out of bounds.
They have not handled them well. I mean, if that's the one thing they're not good at is handling those balls well.
You pointed out early in the second or in the first half.
Here once again, I mean, they're going to almost give us a corner because they're not clearing the ball the correct way. Yeah, here, I like this. Get Caden over here to put a long throw in and make them deal with it.
Yeah, I don't think they've really seen him take one yet.
No, well, we had that big long one to Teddy that got us in earlier in the
that got us.
half.
Yeah, that got the PK. That's true.
This is, you know, make them deal with these crosses and these balls in the air. They're just not great at them.
That's into the wind.
You know, I mean, look at them.
Yep. No, they kind of stab at it.
They need the ball on the ground. You know, they're very, very good at the ball on the ground.
Under 12 minutes to go. Another throw in here. Further out, about 30 yards further out, 20 yards further out. But a little less wind.
Good ball.
Oh, Stickmile gets fell to Stick. Stick just could have. Wasn't a toe poke, but he just had to just
they do not
push at it.
They cannot deal with these balls. Ball's in, guys.
All right, that was Irish. From the goal to Stick's attempt there. That's the Irish best run of play for probably the entire game.
No, it's good. It was a good 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
Just good pressure, a goal, you know, more pressure, more chances.
Exactly the way we want to play.
Here.
Yep.
Got to get on ground.
There's number 4. Gall's in.
Gosh.
It is so similar to the first half where the Irish just turned it off after scoring the goal defensively.
There's got to be, so you got to have such urgency after you score to not let anybody come back at you.
Comes at 11:03. The Irish had scored at about 14 and a half minutes, and now, again, almost exactly the same amount of time elapsed between the go-ahead goal and the tying goal. And it is Nguji that you had highlighted that he was trouble when he came in, and he's trouble now.
Yeah.
2-2. Now it becomes an 11-minute game.
Yeah, just punches being thrown here, you know. He's not going to. Jeez.
That was an attempt to influence the referee there, fans. That was not.
The ball was gone already.
Yeah. Caden knew it too. He was not there really complaining.
Oh, a nice little flick to himself if he can get there.
Boy, you see their speed, though. Urinki beats 90% of the opponents we've seen this year to that ball, and 2 Champaign Central guys got there with him.
I'm telling you, 4 is he is a difference maker.
All right, Irish possession now at the 10-minute mark.
I'd like to see Caden go, like, when he gets that ball there, go wide and force kind of a one-on-one. You know what I mean? Like, if he can go wide there, only one guy's going to track him, you know. But when he goes inside, he's going to draw 1 to 2 guys, sometimes 2 to 3. Good tackle. Oh, we're going to get a throw out of that, too.
That's a good job there. Max Matarella, you can see it come off the inside of his thigh.
Hey, these guys got to pay attention here. You got to pay attention here. That's bad.
All right, nonetheless, Irish have to deal with it here. Oh, we're going to get a shot off.
I mean, but it's
That
like
was
it's a throw-in that's easy
Yeah.
to figure out.
Yeah, you can see by the ball, anybody who's watched soccer. Dylan G was forced to make a save after a shot from about 35 yards. Dipped right in front of him. Dylan did a good job of keeping it in front of him. Collecting it on the one hop. Dylan slides, keeps the ball in.
On the line is in. On the line is in.
All right, the Irish looking to get everybody out. Take one of Dylan's patented 60-yard punts.
Now, I will argue that that's a foul on 23 because he has no idea where the ball is because he turns his back and jumps into the pile. So he's
Not playing the ball.
He's not playing the ball at all. And then what does it do? It takes my guy or my girl out of the mix because he's just basically flailing his body into it to take you off your path. Now, if he's going straight up and he takes me off my path, okay, more power to you.
Ball's going to take a deflection. Go out for a goal kick for the Irish. 8 minutes, less than 8 minutes now. The game is that, not that it lacked urgency before, but it's got nothing but urgency now for both teams.
Great ball.
Neither team wants to come out here with a tie. It does nobody any good in their conference title aspirations.
No. Tie's not going to help you in this situation. You know, the 1 point you get, or I can't remember how they do it. I think it goes by points, but it's not going to help here.
No.
Got to get the ball away from that side right now.
Time it. Give Teddy his space.
Oh, listen,
he's never put his flag up until the center ref has made his call. I don't know if you watched. I haven't been wanting to say it, but every time I look down there, his flag is down, and then when the center ref points, he points. I don't think he has confidence.
Ooh, off that touch. 11's good too. He's
Yeah,
done a nice job.
He's done a very good job. I've said his name a few times. He was responsible for cracking off that first shot in the second half. I think he's just a junior. Yep, number 11 there. Yeah, Ben Wellens. He has been important. All right, about 6 minutes to go here.
Here.
Dangerous.
Got,
Yep,
you
can get a shot
numbers.
off.
They got numbers, and they got guys that are goal side of our guys.
Good block there by Nathan Oliver, I think, had the definitive touch for the Irish on that one.
Unlucky.
Yeah, the defender just clearing his lines. Ball's going to eventually find its way to Dylan Bear.
Get up. Ooh, good idea. Get on the deck.
Oh, he had time. Could have taken that with his
Guys
chest.
gotta talk to
Somebody's got to tell him, yeah.
Somebody's got to talk to him and tell him he's got time to bring that down to the deck here.
I mean, they've been pressing so much, and the pressure is lessened.
Uh-oh, here's a chance.
Here's Enrique.
Oh, great tackle.
The ball was still free.
Ball still
Ball
free.
was still free. Goalie never had it. Goalie, just because you're on the ground and you got a different colored jersey doesn't mean that you have special rights there. You have to control the ball first.
Guy looked like he was going to blow his whistle for something. I don't know what he's looking at. They're breaking out here with numbers.
I got him now.
10's
this
free.
is trouble.
Yeah, Great tackle.
Boy, how many times have we said this is trouble in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, everybody's
been right once.
Big trouble. Both teams. I mean, if you're a fan, each fan's going, "Oh, we're in trouble." Notre Dame, we're in trouble. Oh, shoot, we're in trouble.
We're in trouble here because we know they have a guy who can score from here directly.
And Bear's got to not cheat. You know what I mean? Like, if he's going to set his wall up on that near post, then you set your wall up on that near post, and you're hoping that they can't get it up and over. But don't cheat here. First off, that was not where the foul was.
Let's see if he knows. Yeah, foul was not anywhere close.
That wasn't where the foul was.
No, got to be back about 2 more yards. He's obviously practiced this. That's where he wants that ball. This is number 10 who has scored. I think he's the one who scored, obviously. And you cannot bring that one down. Started it too high. But I wouldn't have bet against him if I had money on it. There's another junior there, Diego Zarco. He's their free kick specialist. I think 3.5 minutes to go. It has gotten late early. Both teams probing for that. Would undoubtedly be a decisive third goal, a winning third goal. It's not enough. No, I shouldn't say that. If we scored now, there'd be exactly 3 minutes left. They need, yeah.
Guys, try to get it under 130 before you score.
Under 3 now. Ball takes.
What are we doing?
We got rabbit ears on the ref. He is kicking somebody out.
Man, this is unbelievable. Like, we got a 1v1 over here, a 1v1 situation, and late in the game,
in a tie game,
we're going to blow the whistle because we heard something out there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
No.
Unbelievable. We got a matchup. That's a matchup I wanted to see right there.
Yeah, I think Diego was going to get to the ball first. The defender, their number 7, was gaining on him quick because they have such speed. But, yeah.
No feeling right now for the game.
That is a intrusion into the run of play that referees shouldn't be.
Now and now he doesn't even. What are they trying to figure out here? Who had possession? We had possession. It was a 1v1 situation.
Yeah, it's not a drop ball where we're supposed to give the ball back to them or something.
Unbelievable. I mean, if you're in this situation and he's calling a drop ball, if you're Champaign Central, you're not going to let us have it.
No. This ball should go to Enrique and then play it back to Nathan Oliver there, number 20, and then get the game started. This all comes with 2:44 to go.
What are we doing?
This is a simple call. If you're.
Oh, he's waiting for whoever he threw out to be out of sight. He's not on our property anymore. We don't own the dental office. Unbelievable.
Nathan throws it in there. Yeah,
it's just bad.
Shouldn't be talking about the referees in a game like this. A little heavy touch there. It's good rescue by Thatcher Hogan.
Got to keep it going out here. I want this. I want him. I want the ball on his foot out there.
He's trying to play it through the middle there. Yeah, got to get it wide and then get service back in.
Look wide. Look wide.
They are stuck in this middle third.
There we go. Wow.
Bit of a two-footed challenge there, wasn't it?
Clumsy.
It was clumsy. Oh, we're going to have another conference.
What are we doing?
I don't know. The side ref took 3 steps onto the pitch. And Declan Shooter comes in to replace Enrique. We're getting height and fresh legs. We're losing Enrique's motor.
Yeah.
Not that Declan doesn't have a motor, but Enrique's been whirling dervish. Under a minute 45 to go. 2-2.
Ooh, danger here. Oh.
There's a full-throated push.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm talking about when I say, hey, who's going to handle that better? You know, like, yes, Oliver got. Who's that? Was that 20, Oliver? Who's 20?
20 is Oliver. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nathan.
he got. I mean, he did. He got hit in the face on that, and you know, instead of just touching your face and hoping he sees it, he goes in hard from behind and gives them a set piece under a minute here.
Yeah, their
which
best
we
set
do
piece
not
taker.
want to do.
Nope. This is basically a corner, but 5 yards closer to the near post. He throws it in hard. Going to get a real corner out of it. Irish have 45 seconds to defend here.
You can see how. I mean, I'm very confused that they got four guys not in it.
Why
right
they don't
now
have
with
everybody
40 seconds,
there? Yeah.
30 seconds to go now.
I said nobody's playing for a tie, but that's somebody who's playing for a
this
tie.
is somebody who's playing for a tie.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. Now you're going to throw that one.
That one ball's way gone.
Yeah. Not executed all that well. Going to have one last chance here for Dylan Bear to take his time. Throw in there. It's going to be 10 seconds. Going to play it short. This game is going to.
This will be a tie game.
Yeah, this game is going to leak away for both squads. The end of the second half finds the end of the game in a 2-2 tie. Goals by the Irish were erased each time in quick fashion by Champaign Central, leading to this 2-2 tie. Nobody wanted a 2-2 tie. Nobody wanted a tie of any sort. Doesn't do your title aspirations any good. Maybe helps with seeding if you're Champaign Central, if that hasn't already taken place, because of it's impressive to come here and keep the Irish from winning. But other than that, but entertaining game.
Yeah.
A well-played game. I mean, not a lot of mistakes from the players, I'll say. We'll leave it at that. I don't know what either squad takes away. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can take away with this. If you look on film, you're going to see a lot of good things. Champaign Central's a fine squad. They're well coached, well disciplined. They've got speed. They've got strength. The Irish, we already know what they're capable of, but this brings the Irish record to 13-1-1.
That's good. I mean, like you said, there are good takeaways here. I mean, this
Yeah,
team
there are. Everybody's disappointed
Champaign,
now, but
they're one of the most organized teams we've seen all year. You know, in terms of defensively being organized and being, you know, organized in the way that offensively, how they mixed it up after halftime.
yeah,
You know,
their combination of intelligence and athleticism is really attractive.
You got to take away a lot of. They're fast. They're big. They're strong. I mean, they're as
deep.
good as any of the team we've seen all year.
Yeah,
I mean,
as good as any team I've seen on this pitch facing the Irish. So, all right. We will leave it at that, folks. Hope you enjoyed an entertaining game. If you like soccer, then you did like this game. We will see you during our next broadcast. For Matt Blackford, I'm Rob Kenny. For Aaron Cunningham, our cameraman, producer, director, major domo, everything. This is us signing off. Bye-bye.